So it's that time of the year again where we find out, well, our ministers and junior ministers are going on their holidays on St. Patrick's Day. And of course, all luxuries and all expenses paid. You and I are flipping the bill for it, thankfully. We would never ask to flip the bill, but we're flipping it anyway. But yeah, long story short, they're all off on holiday. Pretty much they're going to 50 countries. Now, all expenses paid, of course. But yeah, me whole mountain is off to Washington. Hopefully Donald Trump eats him out of it. Hopefully, so it'd be literally Donald Trump probably does deserve the Nobel Peace Prize if he does eat Micheál Martin out of it, because there's never been a man that needs to be ate out of it more than Micheál Martin. Simon Howes is off to Paris, London, etc. Jack Chambers is off to Senegal and Nigeria. Like, don't know why he's going there, but okay, fair enough. Minister for Climate, and this is the thing, all about the environment. You know, they're flying around the world on private jets and stuff, all about the environment and stuff, but they're flying all around the world. You know, there's nothing about the carbon tax. Are they paying carbon tax? They should be charged for every mile they go on the plane. Personally charged, of course. But yeah, Darrell O'Brien's off to Brazil. So much for the environment and stuff. And God help us and save us that Norman Foley's off to see the Pope in the Holy See and into Italy. And like, God help us all. Minister for Education Hildegard Knocton's off to Argentina and Chile. You know, might as well. And again, Minister for Tourism is off to New York. Muru Vale's Dara Kaleri is off to Ottawa. Great stuff, but you can stay over there with Justin Trudeau. Minister for Culture is off to Lattis. Minister Jennifer Calvin Neal's off to Germany. The Justice Minister, Jim O'Cavan's off to Greece and Cyprus. The local Housing Minister, James Bryan, is off to Chicago. Minister for Agriculture is off to Marion Hawken, off to San Francisco. A lot of them are going to America. I'm just reading through it because it's quite literally all around the world, and we're talking about the environment. Like, this alone is causing so much in the environment. Mary Butler, even though she should be sacked long ago, nobody should have ever voted for Mary Butler, is off to Portugal and Spain. She's getting a suntan. Minister for Higher Education, James Lawless, is off to Melbourne and Sydney, so might as well. The Attorney General's off to India, might as well. So Fiona Murphy's off to Los Angeles, might as well. So, Emma Higgins is off to Denmark and Sweden. Why not? At this stage, Noel Guidish is off to New Zealand. Sean Clanny's off to Japan, Korea, etc. And so on, and so forth. Robert Troy is off to Austin in the United States. God help us all. Michael Kiwiwe is off to Finland and Estonia and Latvia. Sure, he might as well. But yeah, it's just fucking. I'm not going to go through it all. You get the point. But long story short, they're literally flying around the world. Like, they're literally going half. Like, if you put all the mileage together, they're doing. Like, good God, you probably could go from here to the moon. To be totally honest, like, you probably could go from here to the moon and back, like, generally. But yeah, of course, none of them are paying for anything. All the hotel rooms, everything's covered by you and me. Isn't it great? It's a lovely life. It's the life of Wiley they live. But what I think we should do, because the government think they're entitled to this, the way they're going on me, Hamant, you think they're entitled to a holiday. But this is the thing. They are entitled, of course, to what they pay for themselves. But this is the thing. What should be done is the people ask, should these TDs, who did they think done a good job this year, basically? Who's done a good job? That's what should be the question put out to the public. Who deserves to represent all in the board? Basically, everybody would say nobody. That's to be totally honest. Like, we all know that answer. They'd be like, fucking none of you are any good to anyone. And I would say that straight to them. That none of them are fucking worth a damn. They might as well fucking, we might as well send Bonnie, I don't know, send the man in the moon, to be totally honest, they'd be the best person to send. Because none of them are worth a damn. Like, let's be fair, they haven't done anything. The Irish people are still suffering. There's still so many people homeless. The list goes on. Do you want me to continue? And these are flying off in the big jets and everything paid for. I would like to see what an Irish citizen think. There's so many young Irish people, take for example, they can't afford to go anywhere on holidays. They can't afford to go anywhere. They love to see the world, but the government said, fuck you, we won't pay for you. You think the word, that's what St. Patrick's Day should be about. It's not about the government. Who gives a shit about the government? The government are only barely even 0.2% of the people of Ireland. The people of Ireland, the most of all, it's all about people, as the famous one behind me has said. And it truly is. Like, it's all about the Irish people and the Irish generations that fought for independence. And St. Patrick's Day, of course, is a Catholic holiday. But the government don't give a shit about that. It's all just about fucking talking their shit and talking their bollocks, because that's quite literally what they're doing. It's all just bollocks, if you excuse my language. But that's what literally it is. Like, nobody wants to see any of these fuckers. None of the Irish community. Imagine being an Irish minister and going over to Australia and New Zealand to say to the Irish community, hello, how are you doing? After them literally been forced to gunpoint to leave the country because they can't afford to buy a house or rent anything in this country. Like, if I was a young person and seeing a minister there, I don't think I would be too happy. Or in any country, like, why would you want to see any of these fuckers in your own country? Like, if you say of an Irish person that went to the United States, why would you want to see one of these people? They're the last people you would want to see. I would rather see, like, the devil himself than see any of these people. But yeah. What can be said? But sure, look at, it's well for some. That's the put it nicely. But anyway, let me know what you think. Do you think any of these people deserve to go on holidays on the taxpayers' expense? I presume not. Nobody in their right mind would say, yeah, that's better. God knows how much this is costing, just to say. It could be 100 million to send all these around the world. It could be 200 million. Because basically everyone's going. So at this stage, it might have sent us all. Anyway, thank you, everyone.